Welcome to Atlanta Tarot. This is the tarot reading for November 2018 for the sign of Libra. Welcome, Libra. Just give your cards a quick shuffle. Shuffle to see what's in store for you. It's enough. Energy around is Nine of Pentacles. Independent energy this month, Libra, working on what you're working on, consolidating what you're doing, also completion, which sort of really fits for the end of the year. We're wrapping up the year, so be happy with what you've done this year. You've conquered a lot of stuff, you've moved a lot, you've learnt a lot. So Nine of Pentacles is that fabulous energy of completion. And it's the earth energy too of Pentacles. So it's sort of reminding you that you have covered a lot of ground this year in terms of what you've wanted to achieve. And you're coming out looking really good at the end with Nine of Pentacles. It's very much, it's a very female card actually. So any female Libras out there or those that are listening, just know that you've done a good year yourself. And I think it's really important to split it sometimes, because females, yeah, we all have our different aspects and attributes, but sometimes the females just need that bit more encouragement to know that they can do things. I don't know why that is, but it is just what it is, and it's a lovely card to know that's sitting there in your energy. This is where you are right now. Strength. Big year, big card. Yeah, we're in Scorpio time as I do this reading. So know that strength's really important. So you've mastered a lot this year. Especially strength can be the card of the father as well, which is a very interesting card. Of him sitting there, you know, when we really have troubles or we need some validation. Fathers usually, if they're with us or if they've left the planet but they're with us in spirit, they often give us that no-nonsense approach to, we'll just get on with it, girl, or fathers to son, same thing. It's very wise information. So just go with it. Know that this year you've really achieved a lot with your strength. Moving forward, it's a very Leo card too. However, you know, for you guys, just know that this is what you've achieved so far. And for November, there might be emotional issues rising to the surface. So this is the case. When this is the case, just put your head down and know that you can just move through it and learn the lessons that you're learning for whatever may be difficult this month. You will get through it because you've gotten through this year, and it's been quite interesting. It's been a journey. What brought you here is Seven of Rods, Seven of Wands. Yeah, challenging energies this month, sort of affecting the whole month. So standing up for yourself as well, and especially with this Nine of Pentacles as the energy, you know you can do it. Especially for the female Libras, just go with it. Speak up for yourself. Say what you have to say when you feel you have to say it. And especially for your own strength, it's always important to just be able to say the right thing, the right time, especially when it's challenging. Think about what you're going to say. Is it going to be listened to? I believe so. But now we'll have a look into the background and see what's been going on the last couple of weeks, months. Six of Cups, beautiful energy of connection, connectiveness to our families, connectiveness, very much family card as well this month. Family and friends, people who really we do feel very connected to. It's very important this month to remember that. And then if we are going to say something or mention something, or feel that we have to say something to family and friends, make sure it's a positive comment, because we want to get the point across. And that's the Six of Cups too. It's reunions, it's the coming together of families, it's sorting out stuff. It entails a lot of really strong spiritual connections, the Six of Cups. So I just get this feeling with the interpretation already. Just be mindful of what you say this month. It might be a bit of a minefield. There might be a lot of challenging energies coming through. So just pick your battles and make sure what you say, it has meaning, but it's positive. Recent influences is Temperance, so very balanced as well. It's divine time. It's a time for you, Libra, too, to really balance. You have had a difficult year, but I guess you needed to have that to see your strength, as we've already seen, to see how you can make a difference, how you can stand up in a crisis for what is the right thing to do for you. And divine time talks about, yeah, it's the right time. So don't give it a second thought in the month of November if you have to step in and say something, because I think it needs to be said with Temperance coming through. And it's very much that balance. So things are all coming to an interesting point in November. Let's have a look at the lesson you'll be learning. This will be interesting, Libra. Ace of Cups, beautiful. New emotional beginnings, can be striking up, meeting up with people from the past, family members, all these sorts of nice energies coming through. Ace of Cups is very positive emotionally too. It's about connecting with somebody or something that really makes your heart sing. Go with that energy this month. It's all about, Cups is about emotions and water, and we are in that with Scorpio. So take everything on a positive level. Don't get into negativity at all. It never helps. Just a waste of energy and time. So lots of new things coming in and feeling a lot more emotionally connected this month. So this is the great thing. And speaking up for what you believe in and knowing that your words will ring true and people will listen to what you have to say because they know you know what you're talking about this month. Let's have a look, starting near future, starting second week in November, and then feeling a bit tied up with the Eight of Swords. Don't give your personal power away. So as I was mentioning before, family, reunions, people, friends, speaking up for yourself. Yeah, you need to do that because in the second week it might get a bit touchy with emotions. You might feel like you've given your power away, but that's just an illusion. Don't give your power away. Keep it to yourself. Say very little. Use positive words only. Other people may not see it like that, but this is for you. So it's your step in the second week. Just be really careful how you view yourself, but keep your power for yourself, Libra. Sometimes in Scorpio it can get a bit rough. The seas can get a bit choppy and we feel like, oh my God, I can't see who I am. I've lost myself. I've given my power away. It's easy to regain it. You just take it back and say, well, no, I've said what I've thought and that's it, and I'm moving forward. You're not tied up. Not at all. So don't give your power away and don't overthink. Let's see what's happening that you're not realising in November. Moving forward with self-confidence. So, yes, there might be a bit of a hiccup in the second week of November for you to doubt yourself and go in your head, but don't, because the Two of Wands say self-confidence is there. Just keep moving forward. Make your decision where you want to go and just move towards the goal. Don't get caught up in your head at all or give your power away. It's most important because you are going places and you've got your confidence back. So don't sort of be giving it away again as soon as you've got it back. Keep it. Remember strength. How others see you. Queen of Cups, very intuitive, so, well, that's a lovely card to have, isn't it? Especially with the Libra, the air signs. Often they use logic to solve problems. It can work with certain problems, but I guess here we've got a lot of connective stories here with people, family, friends. So in this case, we really need to use intuition to solve issues. And this is how people see you. So they've actually seen you work through this and become very intuitive, rather than maybe before you always used logic. Now you're using intuition to solve issues that only intuition can solve. So it's a beautiful way of other people seeing you, very in touch with your emotional, connective, intuitive side. Positive feelings for the month of November. Moving over into Sagittarius, in the third week we have the Queen of Wands. So yes, once again, that creative energy, a lot of creativity coming through, knowing when to say what you have to say, saying it in such a way that it's positive. Also being patient, and having been quite patient this year with all that's gone on for you, Libra, just know that you have learnt that patience as well. Move forward towards your goal. Combine patience and creativity with intuition. It's a great partnership. So positive, very nice positive card for you to have, whether you be male or female Librans. The Queen of Wands is very much a forceful, positive, creative energy. But mind you, she also speaks from her heart, and she speaks the truth. The outcome. And then the Hermit. So then we sit back up, we climb back to the top of the mountain and have a bit of a rest by the end of the month. Just to see from the top, just to observe what's happening, and to recharge our batteries with the Hermit. Sometimes we do need to step away, and I'm seeing this month there's a lot going on in terms of the emotional, family, friends, connections, where we stand in the whole family circle, our part in it. So by the end of November, you'll be ready just to step out for a bit and relax and just observe. Now, Libra, I'm just going to shuffle a few cards, and I'm going to put an additional guidance card or an additional explanatory card on this Eight of Swords for you, because I just want you to be able to deal with that. So in the second week of November, if things get a bit choppy and rough, let's see what this giving the power away might be about. The Devil. Doing things a different way to get a different result. So even if with the family gatherings or the friends and the reconnection with people, the reunions, remember when to stand back and listen and think, oh, okay, well, they still believe all this about me. However, I know that I've moved on and learned a lesson. And so people will be how they are, and it's all about accepting how they are too. And sometimes we just can't change people. And the best thing, especially in the manner in which they deal with things, let that go in the second week. If you feel like, oh my God, no one's listening to me, I feel like I'm just giving my power away all over again. Well, the Devil sits beneath it. So it's like accepting that this is how some people see things, and it's not your business to change them. You can change yourself, approach things differently and get a different result. So when this comes up for you in the second week, think about that saying and think about, yeah, okay, I'm not going to be able to change other people's view on things or how they do things, but I'll do that for myself, thank you very much, and I'll just step back a bit and I'll keep moving forward. So that's a really positive card too, to get really with the Devil, especially with the Eight of Swords, because that's when we do feel we've given our power away to something quite that we believe to be bigger than us, and really it isn't at all. It's just about accepting that's how that is. But you don't need to subscribe to it, Libra. Now I'm just going to do your additional guidance card from my Buddhism reading cards for the month of November. Well done though, Libra. Big month, but really doing well in terms of yourself and where you're going, and that's the most important. So the energy around the situation of this guidance card is indeed energy. So that's us. We're all connected. We're all just energy. You are never alone or helpless. The force that guides the stars guides you too. Energy is more than just cultivating physical boundless energy. It is making the connection with the universal life force that motivates all creations in the universe and in you. So use that energy, that positive energy, to overcome and override any situations this month, Libra, especially in the second week. Because I guess all the signs will have a bit of a rough trot in the second week for some reason. It's just intuitive, but don't give your power away. Accept things as they are. If you want to change, you change yourself. Don't worry. Other people will do what they do, but you need to accept that's how they are. Thank you, Libra. Have a great month.